What is going on, guys? Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to probably what is going to be our biggest expansion to our Lego city. If you can't already tell by the thumbnail and by the title of this video, we're adding a whole second table here to our Lego city. Let's talk about it and let's jump into it. A few things you can already tell here from this table is that it's already covered up in stuff, which isn't necessarily the best, but I will say that it's okay because, well, I'm the one that kind of put like most of the stuff, all the stuff here, but all this stuff here are all buildings. There's a police station, we have a new lighthouse, we have this building that could be determined, this building that can be determined, and then we have an airport tower right here as well. These are all buildings that are going to like help expand onto our city from right here. Now, this table here itself has actually already been in this room here for about a week or so now at this point in time, and I've yet to really make a video about it because I've been working on it so much and moving so much stuff around the room overall here in our Lego room and in our Lego city here as well. The biggest change here that you guys can probably already tell is that this here, of course, is where the door is, and then we had a shelf here, we had a shelf here, and we had like another shelf there, and like a little table right here for where I was put like all these shelvings and like other stuff that was like for the city, like pieces that I wanted to integrate into the city. And so, of course, since then, and now that we have this table right here, that stuff has all been moved to this side of the room. We have the shelf, which needs to be moved ASAP because I keep knocking my chair into it every time I back up. And like a good half hour ago, I just did that where I backed up into it, hit it, and the ATST took a little fly there. It fell off the shelf, which isn't necessarily the best. It wasn't really damaged or broken or anything, though. It's perfectly cool. So the few things I really want to do before I really begin progress and working on this city like full on and straight on is wrap up a few loose ends here with the city. And of course, something that I always praise and preach here on the channel is that our Lego cities, or Lego city, is going to be all one big Lego city. It's always changing, it's always expanding, but this one's going to take a little bit of a breather until this one is fully up and running and looking as beautiful as this part of the city here is as well. Excuse the dog barking upstairs. So I have probably like one big main thing I really want to fix here with this city, and that there's the base plates. The base plates are really just kind of Tetrised into here wherever they really fit, and it doesn't really work because then you have half the base plates like hanging off the side of the city. It's totally uneven. It looks whack. It looks bad. It doesn't look the greatest. And then there's also little pieces like this where you can see the wood for this table underneath some of the plates. Right here is one, and then somewhere over here, right here on this side of the city, you can tell the same. There is a wood here that's being shown because not all the base plates are really covering the entirety of the city. So that's the first thing I really want to fix, get everything essentially up on a base plate. Like these right here, these houses, they're not on a base plate really, so to speak. Or one that was, well, I kind of messed it up, but yeah. One that's like this, like something that would be a bigger plate. Like I think it's like 16, no, I think it's a 32 by 32. And that goes for all of these houses right here, the one with the red roof, this modern home, this little cabin right here, this Minecraft house here as well in the back. Those are not on studs, or not on studs, not on base plates, yeah, studs, whatsoever. So they're kind of just there. They're like, they are the base plate, kind of, so to speak. And this is simply because I ran out of base plates. But now I have this nice little lovely stack here. I only have 2 gray ones, and I have a couple green ones, and then I have loads of blue ones to help expand onto our ocean. That there brings me to my next point. That there will be the second biggest change before I really begin full operations here on this expansion of the city here, with this side of the city right here, the more complete side here, so to speak, is this whole beach area is kind of essentially just going to go. And I know I just like finished it and I just got it like how I wanted and how it looks and everything like that. It's going to go and it's going to be replaced by different other buildings and also kind of like a bridge because there's a big height difference here. This table's up here and this one's down here. It's lower. I like that, and I kind of did it on purpose actually, and this is so an effort so I can like build maybe like a mountain and add more design and more, I guess, construction here to the overall Lego city. And honestly, if you have been following our channel for long enough, this is simply pretty much all out of spite, to be completely honest and fair with you guys, of that I just don't like that the train goes around in a circle and that it doesn't go anywhere. It's just little things like this that kind of bother me. I think it's something I kind of talked about in our previous video here about our Lego city and Lego room overall update here, is that, yeah, this is probably my biggest gripe. It's just, it's cool, it's a train, it goes around in a circle and it does nothing. It just doesn't contribute anything to the city. It looks cool though, and I have other little gripes like that, like this guy right here giving this coffee to these officers. chairs right here. He clearly works at a coffee store, but I don't think there's a coffee store anywhere in the city. So, so those two little things. It's just like little things like that, and it's all despite of those two little things. I have the whole expansion of the city to add on things like that, where we have an actual operational train station maybe down here, and then have another one somewhere in this downtown area, because some buildings are going to be moved around. Other than that, everything up here is going to be staying the same, essentially, especially for when I put down the base plates here and get everything under its wraps here. And I'm also looking at this because this might be a little bit bigger of a project than I anticipated. I have these smaller base plates that are like, I think, God, let me count the studs. Okay, yeah, so I have like these smaller base plates that are like this, right? These are like 32 by 32. I just counted these, right? And then I have two big ones in the middle right here on the downtown, here and here. And those are like 50 or something. They're like double. Those are like 60 or something. I don't know. And those set the proportions off by quite a bit, you might imagine, with how everything's kind of laid out here, with the rest of them being all 32 by 32s or just not even having a base plate at all. So I think I'm going to have to get a few more of these gray ones before I'm able to go ahead and, I don't know, I'm going to have to do something with these base plates, but yeah, that's going to be part of it, but I'm going to try to work around it for the time being, because I don't think they really, I don't know, they don't really affect it all that much. That's kind of my guess is what I'm seeing here. And also, I've been sitting here talking, yeah, there's more wood that's being shown right here at Sesame Street, which just isn't necessarily the best, I feel like. So those are going to be the things I'm going to try to fix with this overall city. And then also, I don't think I'm going to put this whole expansion of the city off, simply because I have little teeny details here and there that I want to fix here with this upper part of the city here. But yes. So other than all of the city talk, and it's probably our biggest and most exciting expansion here with our Lego City, something I'm very, very eager and excited to get started here, is the shelf. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, it's going to have to move for two reasons. This is the reason that it's in my way with my chair and I keep bumping into it. It's really annoying and it's just risky. I mean, yeah, this I don't like DC superheroes. My brother put this here, but yeah, these guys have fallen countless times. Like literally more than 20 times. I can't exaggerate this. And this guy's fallen like a good 2 or 3 times now. The first 2 times he didn't really break, but this last one, his blaster side right here came off, which was a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, but drop test wise, if you were wondering, it's pretty good. And then the other reason for why I want to move this shelf right here is because I have this whole line of shelving that we're going to be putting in here and kind of expanding here in the overall Lego City. I'm going to be continuously getting more and more of these like little 6 shelves. It's like 6 little cubicles right here essentially, and they're all from like Target.com. So if you guys are interested in those are like $35 USD. So it's a really good deal, honestly. And like I've been getting one like every week kind of, but not this last week. I kind of put it off because we'll have to move this and figure out where I'm going to put it. And I'm going to explain that in just a moment. I have another shelf right here that hasn't even been built in that brown box right here. And oh yeah, while we're at it, if the whole camera looks better and maybe the audio sounds better, that's there is because I've upgraded to an iPhone 13. So hopefully the video quality is better. I'm really enjoying it. So that there leaves the question, where on earth is this bigger shelf going to be going? It's going to be going over here. Let me explain this in a minute. We're going to do a little bit of Tetrising and just like rearranging. This brown table right here is eventually going to be like a medieval kind of display. For right now, I'm holding it to have bigger boxes and bigger sets that are sealed that don't fit on our sealed shelf right here. Sealed set shelf. That's a tongue twist right there. So anyway, with those, I'll probably just end up putting them like on top of these shelves for right now. I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit, but yeah, I'm not really that worried about it. Or I'll just set them on top of this table for the time being. I'm not really worried about it. That brown table right here is gonna go underneath this white table for the city expansion right here. It's gonna fit. It should fit. It should lengthwise. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. Not even. It should fit. It should be good. The only other problem that you guys can already see is that there's other stuff that's underneath this table. It's totally unrelated to Lego or anything like that. It's used for puppets and other type of stuff that I like to do here in our kind of Lego room right here. But the Lego part is really expanding, and this is becoming a lot more than. Well, it's becoming more of a Lego room rather than being shared with elements. I have other types of puppetry and that type of stuff. That stuff's all kind of gonna be moved to probably my other room, my room I sleep in. And no, I'm not a spoiled only child or anything like that. Of course, I have siblings and have to share. So while this brown table is going to be moved to underneath here, it'll go nicely, I think, along with the other displays here with the whole city aspects and the whole medieval type of thing that's going underneath here. I think it's going to work very well here. That there's going to leave this shelf to be going underneath here. Part of it's kind of blocked off by the white table right here. It's not the end of the world to me. I'd rather keep this shelving space, even it's going to be used for like sealed sets and that type of stuff, such as these bigger ones that just don't fit anywhere else, like on these smaller 6x2 shelves right here. Also, that there isn't to mention that this shelf right here, or these like drawers right here, ooh, almost took the whole thing down. There's a black one right here and there's a white one right here. These two are kind of actually blocking some of that open space right here as well. So yeah, it's gonna go right here, essentially fit nice and snug, and yeah. I will say though, it is kind of still up in the air. It could not go underneath there and that table could stay there. I don't know, I'm really iffy about it. I've been thinking about it and I think I have to think about it more, quite honestly. And I actually did already move this shelf again. I moved it to right here where some of this puppet stuff is. I have another shelf right here behind this little TV tray, brown table right here. And it just didn't really fit. It went right up against this desk and like right up against here, so it was a tight fit. And even then, I didn't really like the way it looked right there. I mean, yeah, it was just a compact type of fit right there. And yeah, these are my custom baby Yodas. How about that? Yeah, pretty cool. And then for those of you that are new to the channel right here, the whole idea with these 2x6 shelves is that they're going to continuously line the room. Even with my desk right here, my desk is going to be pulled out and it's going to continue to line the room and then even be stacked, because they do actually have a stacking ability, which is pretty cool. And of course, as you guys can tell, I'm trying as hard as I can to keep this shelf right here, but I just might not be able to. It might have to go. I mean, I have other uses for it. I could put it in my own room. Yeah, there's other rooms it can go to. Worst case scenario, list it on Facebook Marketplace, sell it for like 20 bucks, or I just get rid of it, throw it on the curb. I don't know. Yeah, but I am definitely going to go ahead and try and see how this type of stuff looks, and I'm going to probably update you guys with that type of stuff in separate future videos, so it's all the more reason to hit the subscribe button and join us today if you haven't already. Also, real quick, yes, I am trying to rush through this, well, building city-wise, which is, it's an art. It's something you can't really do all that much, but when it comes to the base plates, Lego base plates are so expensive and kind of even hard to get your hands on at times, and it's just kind of difficult to get, it's difficult to get them, okay? So that there's why I'm going to be forefront and honest with you guys. These are not Lego base plates, of course. They came in like packs of like 8 for like 20 bucks, and to give you an idea, one of these is like 12 bucks. So yeah, do the math there. It's a whole lot better deal to just get these, especially when you're trying to go ahead and actually get progress done in here. And yeah, eventually sometime in the future, I'll go ahead and I'll cycle them out with actual legit base plates from Lego, which will be a day long to be remembered and forthcoming. Other than all that, I am more than excited to really begin progress here on our new expansion of our city here. I think it's going to be kind of like a side-by-side type of thing. As I'm doing finishing touches here with the upper level, I'm going to be continuously working down here with this whole city part and expansion right here. And so with that, I think it goes without saying that I'm more than excited to be doing this stuff with you guys, the subscribers, viewers, and supporters here on the channel. So if you haven't already, it's all the more reason to hit the subscribe button and join us here today on the channel for all types of Lego news, leaks, rumors, and updates here in our Lego room and Lego City. Mostly is something I've really been getting into and doing, kind of with these vlog type of styled videos. So yeah. And I'm also going to go ahead and continue to work on this stuff really between videos and that type of stuff here on the channel as well. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with this stuff. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help with the channel. And check out Instagram, Unofficial Lego, for more Lego related content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.